Hey guys, welcome to Dungeoneers Alt Campaign.
This podcast follows the other adventures that our players follow outside of the main Dungeoneers storyline to help expand our wonderful world of Estus.
So there will be more mature content in here and some adult language. So, young kids, stay out of the room.
Yeah, we don't edit ourselves, so listen at your own risk, but have a good time.
Yeah.
You hear the crap that goes on before we
All I did was repeat what he said in the video, and you laughed.
Yeah,
but that's called
yeah,
an
we're good to
encore,
go
right?
whenever.
Okay.
When
Everyone ready?
No, I mean,
3.
We don't need a countdown though.
if you don't have your own jokes, use someone else's.
Hey,
Alright.
watch your
Good
crosstalk, Tony.
Yeah.
Oh, can I tell a
Are we
joke?
starting?
Which joke I want to tell?
Which joke you would like to tell?
Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Oh boy.
Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
What?
Ha ha!
Buzzing!
I love that joke.
That's a quality joke.
I love that joke so much.
She literally named her. Was it a pelipper? She named her.
No, it's the wing
Her
ball.
wingle slat evolved into a pelipper. She named it Bagel.
That's good.
I like that.
Okay, so we'll go back around and do introductions to start us off. Are you all ready, John?
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
Are you
Go ahead.
actually ready, John?
You're making a lot of noises like you're not ready.
No,
He's
I'm
like,
good.
he's like, we're gonna start. John's like,
Is Galen ready?
Type.
Yeah, you ready?
typing speed
Galen's
increases.
ready.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so hi everyone, this is Cassidy. I'm a little sick, so I'm gonna sound a little different today. I am the GM for Dungeoneers and this alt campaign, and executive producer, and a lot of other little things.
Hey! I'm Melanie. I play Juniper in Dungeoneers, and today I'm Ariani Draknir.
Also known as Ari.
Ari.
But not Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
I am John, creative director, playing Gale Locktroom, or Lock for short. Shorter.
Is Galen gonna go?
Oh, Galen.
Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Galen, and I'm a robot. I'm going to be playing the role of Gal tonight, and that's going to be awesome.
Alright guys, I am Anthony Kilburn. In the Dungeoneers, I play Tel Maloth. In this campaign, I'll be Grimgale Drockstonson. And looking forward to it.
the Fed.
You'll definitely get
The
tired.
boulder. For
Most
the last
likely.
time.
Hey, I am Katrina, and I am not in the Dungeoneers yet. I'm here because I'm awesome.
That is very presumptuous. But I will be soon.
If you guys like me enough.
Eh.
I am playing Astrid Blackmore in this campaign.
My name's Elizabeth, and I am a meat popsicle. And my name is
A what?
a meat popsicle.
What does that mean?
That's from Fifth Element. Jeez.
Oh, I just thought
Know
it was
your
like
shit.
you were like slowly melting.
Are you
Like
no
meat was
way.
like slowly sloughing off.
It's the famous part where the cops call and is like, "Are you Corbin Dad?" He goes, "No, sir, I'm a meat popsicle."
No,
Alright.
don't know that. I've not seen that.
You haven't seen Fifth Element?
I have not. I was overprotected as a child.
You're an adult!
What?
You are a grown man. You
What?
can make your own decisions.
What? I don't know who you are anymore. My name is, and I'm gonna play Evie Arcadia. There. That's that. That was the
only what
longest.
she's doing.
Okay, so last time, you guys were on your way to Slaver's Bay.
We were?
Yeah. Well, it was Slaver's Bay that was located
Okay.
in,
For revenge.
No, our caravan
Well, we
was
were
on
being-
the way.
we were being taken
Yeah,
there.
you were being taken
Yeah.
to Slaver's Bay. You were not going there for fun.
Yeah, no.
Let's go be slaves, guys.
You were slaves on your
Yeah,
way
we
It'll-
start for a
it'll
little
be
bit,
fun.
then we'll come back.
And when you were almost there, there
Taking a
was
gap here at
Spring-
Slaver's Bay. Sorry.
We have the
Slaver's
crosstalk,
Bay,
John.
aka Cancun.
So you guys got caught up in a fight from the Grand Smiths, and some giants came in through boulders, destroyed your caravan, got you guys out. After some severe squeezing, you got everybody out. Some more than others needed help.
I don't know who that would be.
Some people had to rip off.
In the
roof.
woods, you happened across an elf named Evie who joined your party. She was also an escaped slave, but had not gotten the brand yet because she escaped prior to the brand.
Wait, is it Eevee or Eevee?
Eevee.
It is Eevee.
It's the Pokemon.
Yeah, like the Pokemon. You guys brutally murdered some injured guards using sticks, twigs, and tiny
Look,
rocks.
alright, don't put it that way.
And
It was self-defense.
water power.
Yeah, and some magic. There was a lot of very bloody, brutal murders. You took their stuff, you went to a cave, you got some fish. Some fish may or may not have been stolen from people.
May or may not.
You got to the big town, what was that town called? Dunworth, which is the stronghold of the Grand Smiths. You guys decided to go into the front door. Honestly, not what I anticipated you doing, but you went into the front door. You managed to talk your way past the guard without getting arrested.
I mean, she did the talking. I just stand there and look tough.
Yeah. And then you guys were approached by a man named Darwin who led you into the sewers to a place called Undertown, which is a location of the rebel force to combat the Grand Smiths. You were not what they seem. Dun dun dun.
Dramatic.
It's basically we're in Slave Town.
Yeah, you're basically in.
No, we're like.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you're not in Slave Town would have been Slaver's Bay. You're in like.
Escape Slave Town.
Yeah. You're
We're in the
we're not
Underground
a-
Railroad.
We don't enslave
Yeah,
people,
Underground
but we
Railroad
may
is
or
what I
may
was gonna
not be
say.
opposed to slavery. You don't really know.
I need to get
Well,
my
what it
drink
sounds
on.
like is they make the slave disappear. Quote,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you guys have been set up in lodging. You've been drinking and having merriment for a day or so.
She was planting a garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of you were trying to plant a garden underground. With
Wasn't
no
she just
sunlight.
like stabbing the
Yeah,
concrete?
she was
Yeah.
stabbing.
With no seeds.
No
I was
seeds.
trying to find harvest.
I think she was trying to plant a human.
I need a graveyard.
Oh my god.
For plants.
You're touching my garden. I didn't think you made a human bone. Like.
Alright, so where are we now?
So you guys have been staying in the Under Lodge, which is the tavern in Undertown. It's ran by a stout dwarf named Gilnar.
I'm my kind of man.
He has bright red hair that is braided down his back into a thick ponytail. His beard is his mustache is braided into his beard into one long braid coming down his chest. He's been serving you guys
Remember we
food.
were trying to make a machine, weren't we, Anthony?
That's
Yes.
coming.
The machine is on its way.
That's the whole point of this campaign.
It's our mission.
That's the point of my character.
Yeah, this is Dungeoneers: The Rise of the Machines.
The brewing machine.
Or one brewing machine.
Yeah.
The one.
So he's been feeding you guys and giving you lodging for a day or so. And Darwin comes back in to greet you in the tavern. So, did you get a nice rest?
Oh, it's great eating more food. I was so hungry.
You're a fatty.
Oh, that's rude. I like to be called fully formed.
It's not rude. It's just true.
It's fully formed.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to see that you have enjoyed your lodgings. I seem to have come up with a job that you might be able to help me out with. There's a mine not far from town.
Mine, I love mines. Reminds me of my people.
Yes, dwarves are quite the mine.
What kind of mine?
It's an iron mine.
Oh,
I could use some
perfect.
iron.
It's currently in the control of the Grand Smiths. We need you to fix that.
Sounds like a good
Won't they
idea.
have a problem with us acquiring the mine?
Well, I'm not lying, it's not going to be easy, but we need the resources. We have limited weapons and armor here. We need iron for ourselves. It's not their main mine, so it will take some time before they realize it's been taken. Once
So
you guys get
you're
in and...
saying that we're fighting people with iron weapons in order to get an iron mine. Don't you
Yes.
think there's some irony in that?
What is your intelligence?
Yeah, what is...
Kind of
Yeah, isn't he like a orc?
Well, I mean, he's got me announced.
I mean, that was a pretty lazy pun.
Yeah.
A person with an 8 intelligence.
It had a long build-up.
Yeah. Let me tell you a story first.
Do I need to roll for alcohol?
Are you getting drunk?
I'm always getting. It's free, right?
Yeah. Okay, make a contract to see if you're drunk.
Well, I think it's what, like your con divided by 3 is how many drinks you can take. So
Before you reach like a threshold.
before you have to make a roll.
Well, how many drinks would you have?
We'll say I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got it's a fortitude.
Let me check.
This is gonna be important, so we need to like lock down these rules.
We will lock down the drinking
Yes.
rules.
If
Do
you-
I get drunk? I've been
I
drinking
think we're
a lot
all
too.
gonna get drunk.
If
you
you
know,
Google
over and over.
if you Google like Pathfinder drinking
Yeah.
rules,
Except for you, aren't you? Always
I mean, I'm a drunken rager,
that sounds like we should not let you get drunk.
but I like drinking.
So you can consume
I'm
one
looking
drink
at this
per
rum here.
6 points of con per hour without having to make checks.
Yep,
So what's your con?
18.
Okay, so you can consume 3 drinks per hour without having to make a check.
So I'm on my 4th.
So you have to make a check, and so what'd you get?
Is it fortitude?
It's a fortitude.
Okay, I've got 11.
So you failed that save.
All right.
But just barely. So you've been drinking like a medium stout, so it's probably like a DC 12, 13.
Okay.
So you're a little bit inebriated right now.
Excellent. It's just where,
Uncle can't hold his liquor.
it's just where I want to be.
So,
Oh, it's been too long.
so you are going to be inebriated for 4 hours.
Perfect.
I try to take this gold from his.
The first level of inebriation is a good thing.
So you try to take a stool out from under him?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
want to see how this goes.
Make a strength check.
Yeah, actually, no, there's no way. 'cause
Hey,
he's
you're
like,
you're not the DM.
I know.
What's your push full?
Whoa.
Just the mod. 10. I rolled 11.
Oh, I was like, what did you roll?
Yeah, nat 20.
So you, 11 or 12?
It's a minus 1.
Oh, okay.
I am 362 pounds.
What's your
I failed
what's your push-
tremendously.
what's your medium load?
medium?
What do you mean?
60.
Yeah, no, you don't get it.
Yeah. You're like,
You kind of tug and you're like,
you
you may have actually sprained something
What are you doing?
in the strain.
He seemed an easy target.
Well, I see your friend has had quite his fill.
What are you talking about?
It's imperative that we take control of this mine. Now, once you get in and...
Do we get to keep some of the supplies?
Oh, of course. We will give you access to what little weapons and resources we have, and anything you find in there, and whatever ore you can carry on your person on your way out is yours to keep.
How many people are in this mine?
It's a relatively small mine. We estimate the guards somewhere between 5 to 7. There is a foreman that is a skilled combatant. He was a lieutenant in the army, but due to some issues, he got posted to this mine. It's not a very glory position. But we'll need you to take care of all of them, however you see fit. Once the mine is cleared out, I will get there with a band of small rebels to hold it. But we need you to first clear the way.
I think we can do that.
It's not a large mine. I'd say it's probably a couple hundred feet. Yeah.
I think it's time for me to start taking back my life.
Okay.
So, before we make any other decisions, I need to know more about this mine. How dark is it?
How dark is it?
Are you afraid of the dark?
No, I'm not afraid of the dark, but I like to be prepared.
Presumably it's pretty well lit. It's while it's not the main mine, it is worked pretty heavily. So there will be slaves working the mine. Presumably there will be torchlight through many of the hallways and crannies so they can see what they're doing.
Okay.
What was
Yes,
that?
it is sad.
Very sad.
I'm not as good with seeing in the dark. Spent too much time up above ground.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem. It shouldn't be pitch black anywhere. I am presuming you'll have many torches to see.
No, I'm hungry.
There are a couple of ways that you can enter the mine that if I can give you some suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, of course, you can always try the front door, but that will be a bit of a fight on you.
Oh,
So
that's fine. I like the front door. That's why it's there.
you're certainly welcome to try it, but I wouldn't put many of my
I would
units to
suggest that we
challenge.
avoid a direct confrontation, or at least not sacrifice our element of surprise.
There are two other ways to get in. One is there's an old mine shaft up above the mine that you can get down from and sneak in to get in deeper into the mine.
How wide is it?
I mean, it's wide enough to haul out ore. You would definitely fit. It's a fairly wide shaft.
Alright.
And then
They would need to move equipment back and down, so you should be fine.
the other option is you could pose as slaves and enter in undercover. We could give you a key so that you could unlock your shackles, but the rest would be up to you.
Are there slaves working the mines?
Yes, slaves
How
are
many?
currently working the mine.
What are we gonna do with
like
the
this
slaves
idea.
that are in the mine currently?
You know the second idea?
There's about 10 to 20
I like
slaves
this
in
idea.
the mine. Presumably, you'd let them go. We could take them under town.
Or
always
we
use
can
their
have them
labor.
help us.
You could certainly try to convince them to help you.
I don't know about this.
Just to say, do you think they will help us or alert the guards?
That I couldn't say. But those are my suggestions. I can show you on this map where the mine is. We will keep a close eye on you. When the mine is all clear, we want you to send off this flare. He hands you a smoke stick. I'll be checking for the smoke. When I see it, I will show up with my small group to take hold, and you can head back to Undertown.
Alright.
Well, I, for one, had enough time being a slave, and I'm not gonna be a slave again.
Agreed.
I third that. Not that I don't trust all your
So you said
nice
there,
amenities, but I also don't want to put shackles on me.
you said there was a back door?
There's a mine shaft above
Mine
the
shaft.
mine.
I think if we go down there, then no matter what, we're going to be seen by someone. And if it's a slave, then it'd be good for us to be able to help them.
What time of day are we going?
You know, so they can help
That
us.
is for you to decide. We would like to take the mine in the next few days. We're running very low on metal and we need to build up our supplies.
When did the slaves sleep?
Do we know?
When do the slaves sleep?
Yeah.
Rotating
sleep.
shifts, I would assume. They don't
Do we
usually
know their shifts?
Well, when do the guards sleep is the question.
Yeah.
Again, rotating
No.
shifts.
What we need to do is
Mine is worked 24 hours a day.
we need to wait till almost the end of one shift when the guards are tired, so that way we can hit them while they're tired and the other ones are not yet awake. So, do we have any idea of the shifts?
I just want to eat.
The guard shifts twice a
Been eating
day.
all day.
Once at the noon and once at night.
So I'm assuming midnight, right? I would say we hit around midnight.
At the shaft.
Why do we pose as gods instead? Slaves, even if we dress as
I
slaves.
don't think that anyone will believe I'm a god.
That's
Good
true.
point.
They turn me away.
I think if we go during the shift change, then we would just have double the guards. That seems silly to me.
Might be true.
Welcome
I
to
mean,
do what
either
you
way.
desire. Sounds like you're taking the job. I'll mark here on the map where it is. I'll be following your movements and check back in with you a couple of days, hopefully after the mine has been taken.
What do we get?
You said there's only 7 we need to take care of.
Our scouts estimate there are about 5 to 7 guards in rotation on the site, and then they're foremen.
And so all we have to take care of is that, and the mine is ours.
Presumably.
So why are we going to bother dressing ourselves up? We can take them on. It's only 7 of them.
Let's take a
Only
shaft.
7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go through the shaft and sneak up on them.
Alright.
I like sneaking.
Can he fit in the shaft?
We've already
Yeah.
been over this.
It's like an equipment shaft. So
Yeah, the shaft
You're
is designed
stronger than I am.
yeah.
It's
Never
basically like
listen.
the way the mine, he explains how the mine is built, is there's a cliffside, and the mine is built into the cliffside, and the shaft is up on top of the cliff. And so that's used for getting ore to another part of the kingdom. But it's not really used too much anymore.
Alright. I eat some food.
Okay.
It's still free, right?
Yeah, it's still free. You guys still have free access to food and
Alright, so
drink.
when we're gonna leave?
And Darwin has given you access to the little bit of gear they have. So they've got kind of a collection of weapons and light
Okay.
armors that you guys can
Okay.
peruse through, as well as other basic equipment such as like ropes, grappling hooks,
About a wheelbarrow.
things like that. There's probably a wheelbarrow. Did you want to take a wheelbarrow with you?
Why?
So we can gather more ore.
Who's carrying that wheelbarrow?
You're not carrying it, you're pushing it.
I'm gonna take some rope.
Okay.
Oh, it takes a grappling hook and
You
rope
have to
as
hide a
well.
wheelbarrow in the trees at the top.
Is there food? Like rations?
Yeah. The Gilnar will pack you up some rations. He's got some
Get packed
some
double for
dried
this
meat that he's
one.
been working on. He says, "Don't ask what it is, but
Oh, it looks delicious.
it's real good." He gets special shipments every morning.
Good. How do you sign up for that?
He knows a guy.
You introduced me to this man.
So you said there's just like, ropes and...
Yeah. So Darwin basically takes you over to the blacksmith, who has kind of a collection of weapons and light armor up against the side of the wall, and he just kind of says,
Darwin said you can take whatever you need for the job.
So I'm assuming there's things just swords and...
yeah. So
Okay,
any
so-
basic swords, axes. So it's basically if there's any equipment that you don't have that you want to change up, or something that you'd like to have as a backup, or if you want.
I'll trade in my dagger for a sword,
Okay.
if that's possible.
I will...
So let's see. I think sorcerers.
I don't think
you're
you're
short sword.
I don't think you're proficient in a sword.
Well, I think simple weapons are short swords.
Short sword is fine. All I have is a dagger.
I'll see what other weapons.
I
you're
have a bow and
proficient
I have a bow and arrow. Could I take more arrows?
with. Yeah, you can take a couple more arrows.
Okay.
Can I get some javelins?
Yeah, there are a couple of javelins.
Is there... Do we have any bows and arrows?
Yeah, there's some bows and arrows.
Alright, I'll take something. I need something ranged.
Okay. So the arrows
How
are
many
in,
javelins?
are in bundles of 10.
Okay.
There's probably like 3 or 4 javelins.
Okay.
So take a bundle of arrows and I guess, longbow?
Yeah, longbow.
Longbow. Alright.
Do they have like a cleaver?
Just like a regular meat cleaver?
Yeah.
Maybe in the bar or the tavern.
Mel, you
You
have
wanna
other
steal
pencils? Like, I'm kind of sick.
meat
I don't want to
cleaver
borrow
from the
someone
tavern?
else's pencil.
I'm not gonna steal it.
Eh.
I wish I had more points so I could have put some in strength. Just didn't have it.
Stop. Sorry.
Push your chair back.
Oh, my skirt was stuck underneath.
Alright, so have we decided when we're gonna go? Actually,
No.
I don't think cleaver is an actual
Are we-
weapon.
Yeah, I mean, they probably have like a type of like cleaver-like thing that they can give you.
Yeah, the short sword or something like that,
I
right?
take it.
So Liz, you don't really have a sword that you're proficient in. You can wield daggers, small maces, morning stars, a heavy mace, or you can have like a quarterstaff or a long spear.
I like the shooting stars instead. That sounds
The morning
interesting.
star?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh wow. I didn't know mages can use morning stars.
It's a simple weapon.
Eh.
I don't know why that's a simple weapon in short
Is that
sword's
something that
not.
you can throw? You
well,
throw
no,
it, right?
lady weapon.
No, morning star is the like spike ball and a chain that you spin around.
Oh, that. No, I don't.
If you want something to throw, like well, I guess you have.
Well, you have
Well, I would
bows
go
and
an
arrows,
arrow.
right?
Yeah, I
you
just
have-
want something for close
And you can
range.
throw daggers too. The best things for close range that you could use is probably like a dagger, or
That's
you can
it?
have like a small club.
Alright, I'll stick to my dagger then.
You don't know how to use weapons. I'm surprised you can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm surprised too.
Bows are simple weapons. Or no, she's elven, so elven proficiency.
That makes so much more sense now.
Yeah, yeah. Crossbows are simple weapons. That doesn't make any sense. A crossbow is way harder to fire.
Yeah, that is not. That's like
a bow and arrow.
Got a little.
It
bow.
involves like understanding how to lock it and.
Sorry. So are we left alone now, or?
Yeah, I mean, you're pretty much like. I mean, the blacksmith. You're still at the blacksmith place as of now because people are gathering stuff. Is anyone gathering anything else?
Oh wait, there's a pickaxe, right?
Yeah.
I need some like
Take a pickaxe.
Yeah, there's pickaxes.
Is there anything like to protect me an extra layer?
What did Galen say?
Yeah. What Galen did you say?
I'm sorry.
Do we need common equipment?
Common equipment. Yeah, you can grab any common equipment you need.
Yeah, so they have like ropes and pots and stuff like that.
That's what we
Okay.
I mean, you guys have a couple sacks, and there are a couple more like
Same.
kind of loose sacks sitting around that people that don't have one can throw one on.
Do they have like clothes?
You guys have been clothed. You're not wearing like potato sacks.
Potato.
Okay.
You guys are all wearing like simple cotton clothes and
Do they
maybe
have-
like some like tunics or.
Are there like
blades.
extra wide belts
You haven't. You probably
We
have
had
two
two
tunics that
belts.
have kind of been like sewn
sewn
together.
together?
So, but I'm gonna grab a small shield and get rid of my buckler and get a small shield.
Okay.
Is there any sort of helotry or like symbol on the shield that I should know about?
Any symbol on the
Yeah.
shield? Oh no, it's just like a symbol.
plain-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just a circle.
It's just like just kind of a simple metal shield.
Okay.
Do you want a metal one or a wooden one?
Is giving that any bonuses for being metal?
No, I mean they're the same.
Yeah,
it's
let's
just whether you
go
want
with
wooden or
wood then,
metal.
because I don't want it clinking around.
Basically,
Okay.
they just react to the spells differently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the
Okay.
only difference.
All right.
So you have a wooden shield.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want to get a second dagger so you can dual wield?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I always forget that I can do that.
Dual.
Is there anything better than a great axe for me?
I mean, great axe is kind of like top tier. Like a great sword's about the same.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
all kind of in the same.
I'll just keep my axe then.
1d12 or
Right.
2d6 is the most damage that a weapon will do at your size.
Okay.
Would it be possible for me to put some time aside to get some good throwing rocks? Like
Throwing rocks.
a bag of rocks?
A bag of rocks.
Bag of rocks.
I mean, you
Gotta
could
love
collect
a bag
rocks
of
out
rocks.
of the forest. You could also take a couple daggers if you want to have those for throwing.
I got the javelins. That's really, it's kind of like a stick. So
Yeah.
I like that.
I mean, so I'll say that there's probably some sling pellets. So you can grab some of those if you just want to like throw sling pellets.
Nah, slings just get complicated.
Well, I mean,
you know,
just the
like-
pellets. So
So
the,
just use the pellets?
yeah, just the pellets that you would
Okay,
load
yeah.
into a sling. You could grab like a handful of those.
You could
Okay,
shotgun
yeah,
those
you think
things.
that would work?
Do they have like chunks of iron and stuff lying around?
I mean, not that you guys can take right now.
Okay.
They don't have much like raw material. That's kind of why you guys are going. Like the weapons you guys got are all kind of beat up and kind of rusted a bit and dented.
They're definitely been.
They're definitely like
wired.
they've been retrieved from dead soldiers, and the blacksmith is kind of just like working with what he can to
Yeah.
like buff out.
Probably like.
I
But-
could work on mine.
But he definitely needs more iron to buff up their militia.
Yeah. Is there a way for me to get the rust off the cleaver?
Not without a spell.
With my skills?
Not rust, because that's like unless you have chemistry. Do you have knowledge chemistry?
I'm a blacksmith. What
Yeah,
do
but
I
you would know how to make it.
do or not?
Oh, I've got knowledge
Oh, I-
chemistry.
So you could attempt a knowledge
I
chemistry check to figure out how you could
do,
remove
but I don't have
rust of an alchemical solvent that might work, but you don't know how to make it.
Okay.
So if you can find an alchemist, you can explain what you need, and they can make it for you.
All right. I actually have craft alchemy
Oh, really?
for brewing.
Oh, yeah, for brewing. Well, that's specifically for like.
Brewing beer.
So you have craft
Culinary
alchemy
arts.
instead of like craft beer.
For
Well,
culinary arts.
That's what you have to
Yeah.
put. is
Oh, okay.
Gastronomy.
Oh, that's funny.
So yeah, if you can find an alchemist and a lab, then you can probably make a solvent to,
Okay.
to help clear the rust off.
Well, I'm ready to go now. Ha ha!
Let's go. I want to just pay back my debt for these guys and move on.
Oh yeah,
can
I was
go
looking
now.
at the stuff in your shield.
What time of day is it?
It's probably about morning to midday right now because you guys,
I think we want to go.
you guys
at night.
have just woken up not too long ago before you came
It
down
doesn't
here.
matter, we're going to be underground.
I mean, that was like what I'm saying. Do you want to go at night? Do you want to go at right now?
Okay, so John, do you want a light shield or a heavy shield?
A light shield.
Okay. So you picked the wooden one?
Yeah.
Light wooden? Okay.
I
Well,
got
I
a
should be able
wheelbarrow.
to- I should be able to carry a heavy shield. All right.
I mean, you could, it's just a little more cumbersome.
Oh, there's no difference with anything.
Well, I mean, it gives you one more AC, but then it's one more armor check penalty because in a
Yeah. No. Let's do light.
Okay. So it's the same bonus as your buckler.
Right.
Okay. So you guys are all set?
Yep.
Aye.
Okay. And you're heading out?
Yep. So we're going there.
Forgetting something.
We are heading to the mine.
We got things like rope and
I have
cover
rope.
yeah.
Oh, it'll be good to be in a mine
Dude,
again.
I want some cow traps.
Is there anything
No
to eat
counters.
down here?
Oh no, don't mention
Is there
food.
anything? No.
Don't, for the love of the elders, don't mention the food.
Someone say food.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
7 hells.
I'll try anything twice.
I hand a rock.
You did say try anything once.
What is this?
You can eat it.
I'm a dwarf. I know what a rock is.
But you did say
Oh.
anything once.
Alright!
You sound airsick, Lowlander.
Throw down the rock.
You said you would try anything.
I'll try food.
All right, so we're going on to the mine now.
You guys heading off?
Yeah, we're going down to the shaft, right?
What?
Lunch,
Are we there yet?
Well, that's
Yeah.
that's what you guys have decided on.
Yeah, that's
You're not at the shaft.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
yeah, that's our plan.
Okay, so Darwin shows you a way out of the sewers that leads to the grate where the water came from. So you guys can he kind of shows you how pulls a bar out so that the big fella can fit through.
Do I need to make a squeeze check again?
Hey, this is Juniper. We hope you enjoyed this episode of The Dungeoneers, The Escape from Slaver's Bay. The story continues every other Monday. You can find us on YouTube by searching The Dungeoneers, and talk to us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook by finding our handles in the description. We'd love to hear all of your comments, questions, and feedback, and we always appreciate your review on iTunes. Thank you for listening. Until next time, stay nerdy!